Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Dana. I upload a new video at least once a week, so if you haven't already, now is a great time to subscribe to my channel so you can stay on top of all of those new videos. Wight Tea Company was kind enough to send me a really sweet package. So what happened was I received their blueberry basil tea in one of my old Sips by boxes, and I did a review on it. And then like about a month ago, I got a message from Brittany, who is one of the co-owners of Wight Tea Co., saying that at the time I received that, they were having a packaging problem where they were going through like a third-party company to package up their tea, and they weren't including the blueberries and the lemon in every single like package. So I received one of the ones with no blueberry, no lemon, and I still loved the tea. It tastes really good, but she wanted to send me a new batch of it where I would have like all the components needed. So she went ahead and sent me a package of what I thought would be just like a little sample of that blueberry basil tea, just so I could like try it the right way, you know? But they actually sent me this big package of 3 different tins of tea, which is so generous and so wonderful. So I want to try one on camera today. But they sent this really cute holographic sticker, which is awesome. I have to find a real special spot to put this. God, I love the holographicness of it. Like when you move it, it's like all rainbow colors, so pretty. And this little postcard that says, Dana, we hope that you enjoy this time with plenty of blueberries and lemon. Love, Brittany and Joey. Brittany and Joey are brother and sister, and they own a tea company together, and it's just like the coolest thing. I would love to own a business with my family. It sounds so fun. I love like working with my brother on like little projects here and there, so I can only imagine if we ever like had a company, like how fun that would be. And this thank you card. And it says, at Wight Tea Co., we believe that making and drinking tea is a total experience. We honor that experience with our commitment to high-quality loose-leaf tea and adventurous flavor blends. Your purchase supports a family-owned, Baltimore-based small business. And they sent me, of course, the blueberry basil, and I love their little tins. They're these little black tins with like round lids, like it's rounded, super cute. And so this is the one in question, the one I tried and did not have everything it was supposed to have. But either way, it was delicious. I definitely want to try it as an iced tea before it becomes like winter and not like iced tea season anymore, because Brittany said that's her favorite way to try it. But the basil with the blueberry was just like, they perfectly complement each other in a way that I wouldn't have really thought of. Like, I think that's really cool, blueberry and basil together in a tea. It works really nicely for a tea too, because like the herbiness of the basil isn't something you get a lot in tea, but it's really like adventurous. So that's the perfect way to describe their brand. But look at those big blueberries and big chunks of lemon. She did not exaggerate when she said I would be receiving one with the blueberries and the lemons. Right on top, you can see how much like full, whole like fruits there are, and I definitely appreciate so much that she took the time and the energy to send me even just this tin of tea, let alone 2 more. I feel spoiled, honestly. So the other 2 are Sage Rose White Tea, which sounds amazing, and a Lavender Earl Grey. And if you've been following me for a while, you know I didn't always love Earl Grey, but lately I've been really into it. Like I just kind of like crossed that bridge into becoming a Earl Grey lover. So Lavender Earl Grey, that sounds amazing for like an afternoon where you sort of need like a good break, because it's black tea, which is energizing, but it's lavender, which has that like zen vibe. So I cannot wait to try this. But I think for today, I want to try the Sage Rose White Tea, because that sounds amazing. I love sage, and rose in teas is so good. Oh my God. Ooh, the combination of the sage and the rose smells so good. Okay, let's get it steeping because I know I'm gonna get too excited and never get it steeping and it'll take forever then. It's a white tea, so it doesn't need to steep super long, but I have my clear glass mug so we can get a good look at the color of the tea once it's steeped, and my metal basket infuser. I sell metal basket infusers on Amazon. They are just my absolute go-to for making cup after cup of tea all day, every day. So if you need one of these, they're sturdy, they're durable, they're easy to clean. That link is always in the description for you, but let's go ahead and scoop our tea right in there. And I have this water that's not like too hot, so good for a white tea. It's more like right in between warm and hot, so it won't like burn those delicate baby leaves. So let's set this to the side and learn everything there is to know about Sage Rose White Tea from Wight Tea Company. Wow, oh my God, the combination of that like floral, like the herbiness of the sage really like anchors it and provides like a really cool partnership, I guess. Like it's not like a contrast because it's like herb and flower. Like I feel like they naturally would go together, but it's like there's like a note of the sage that just like connects perfectly with a note from the rose. Like, oh my God. Like first I smell the rose, but then I smell like that herby sage. Oh, this smells amazing. Sage, rose, and lemongrass, mild caffeine, and the ingredients are Chinese Pai Mu Tan, so that's the white tea, sage, pink rose, and lemongrass. So super simple. And I do want to look on their website to see if there's anything else to learn about this tea, especially because like their website has such a gorgeous aesthetic. Like this picture, like I love their pictures. This tin with all these like, it's this black tin, but then all these light, like rosy colored, like glassware behind it. And I like this one too, all these different textures of glass with tea inside it, and like all these different like textures in the background as well. Like there's like fabric, and there's like a flat wall, and there's the floor, like a lot of good textures. And I think this is Brittany at the shop. Their shop looks so cute too. If I ever have the chance to go to Baltimore, that's gonna be my first stop because it looks like tea heaven basically. Like it just looks so cute in there. All right, so I pulled up the page of the Sage Rose White Tea, but I wanna take our infuser out right away because can't oversteep it. So again, really nice pictures. I love how they play with the textures. Like here's another one that has like different color glassware in the background, but it's like green, like green colors, and like the tile underneath it looks really nice. And another one with like pink colors. And this one is like a flat lay with a cup of tea and a thank you note. Oh, and it says Sage Rose White Tea is a blend of Pai Mu Tan white tea with buttery smooth sage, soft floral pink rose petals, and a hint of spicy lemongrass. And here's how it looks in the tin. It's nice because I can just show you guys right in the tin instead of on the spoon. But I see the rose petals. Like this is like a full rose blossom. It's so pretty. And here is a nice big piece of sage. I love how sage is like this light color. It's like almost like fuzzy. Like I love how it feels. And then the Pai Mu Tan white tea. And I see some lemongrass too. So I can spot absolutely everything in this tea, and I love that. But let's go ahead and try it. It's so good. This is like exactly how a flavored white tea should be done. I taste the white tea. I feel like it's sort of the star of the show, which I love because like if you're going to make it a white tea, you should taste the white tea because it's so like delicate and like special. One of my pet peeves is when you try like a white tea, like a flavored white tea, and it has all these crazy flavors, and you're like, why even make it a white tea if you can't even really recognize it as a white tea? So this, like, I definitely know it's a white tea when I try it. And the sage and the rose are just like notes to it. Like, nothing is overpowering. It all just really enhances the white tea. And it honestly tastes like a garden. It tastes like the feeling when you go to like a garden store and you're out in like the greenhouse, like the outdoor area, and you're walking through and you smell like the fresh like plants, and you smell like herby smells, and you smell the flowers. It really, it feels like walking through the garden center. It tastes like plant shopping, and I've been loving plants lately. Like, I'm becoming one of those people who are obsessed with house plants, and this is like, I want to carry a mug of this like while I shop for plants. This is really wonderful, and it's like perfectly in line with what I've tried from Wight Tea Company so far, because I've tried that blueberry basil and I've tried their fireside fig, and both of those, like, it's the same kind of thing where it's like really unique things. Like fireside fig, like you don't see fig in a tea a whole lot, but it was like figs and spices, and it tastes amazing. Like, it tastes like masterfully done. And then like the blueberry basil, you sometimes, like, I've had teas with like Tulsi, like holy basil, but I don't think I've ever had like a tea like their blueberry basil, where it's like that herbiness with like the sweetness of the blueberry. Really, really wonderful. And this as well, like sage rose, like I feel like sage and rose can be some like pretty heavy flavors, but they just blended it so perfectly to where the white tea is really the star. Wow, it is so wonderful. So I just want to give like the biggest thank you to Brittany and Joey for sending me 3 of their amazing teas. I cannot wait to try the Earl Grey, and I can't wait to try the blueberry basil as it's meant to be drank with those big chunks of fruit in there. I am so excited. But I hope that you and your families are all staying safe and healthy, and I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.